Virgo family, what is up, doe? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Virgo, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all do have a sixth house as part of our birth chart. We all deal with Virgo energy to some degree, in some capacity, in our realities. So take what resonates here today. Leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless as well. So whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something here for you. Although I am recording this in the midst of this eclipse portal right after the solar eclipse here. So if you are connecting with this reading, you're probably going through a pretty powerful shift. I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck to tap into the energy. I just grabbed a couple cards to catch the vibe and see what Spirit's wanting to bring through for the Virgo collective. You got harmony today, renewal, and path. So it does feel like a powerful alignment. It feels like whatever Virgos are connecting with this, whatever you're experiencing right now, is bringing you into a deeper state of wisdom. It's aligning you with this new timeline, or aligning you with your path. With this renewal energy, I do feel like there's a new energy entering the chat here that is going to feel much more harmonious and much more aligned with where you're going moving forward, where your soul is wanting to move. And again, this wisdom card just feels like, what I feel is this is speaking to the past few months, or even just the past few weeks as we've been in this eclipse portal. Okay, and now I'm seeing back in, what was it, April, May, when we had the initial solar eclipse. So maybe a time to really sit and reflect on what this energy is telling you, or what it is teaching you, or what it is clearing away or bringing into your life on a soul level. So harmony, renewal, path, wisdom, Virgo. This feels really good. With that, I'm going to say a quick prayer. We'll invite Spirit into this space with us, and then we'll jump into the tarot. First, let me clear this space in the midst of kind of reformatting over here as well, and getting a lot of electronic difficulties over the past few months. So I'm kind of getting everything together over here. So I apologize if the readings have felt a bit all over the place. Just the nature of these transits, I suppose. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for connecting. Let's let some light in here. All right. As we say that, we have the sun on the bottom. There we go. Spirit has entered the chat. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors. Messages for the Virgo gang today for their highest good. Anything the Virgo collective needs to hear or know, any messages that will bring them clarity, confirmation, healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will empower the Virgo collective and help us align with our highest selves, with our highest timelines, with our best lives. And of course, above all of that, any messages that will help the collective align with the highest divine will for our journeys will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory, sheesh, to the Most High forever and ever. Oh my goodness. Amen. Shay. Let's just run through this real quick as I'm guided to look at the bottom. We have this Pluto energy with the Judgment card. Right under that, we have the Death card, more Pluto. But right under that, we have this beautiful Libra and Leo energy with the Empress and the Sun. So kind of correlating with this harmony, renewal, path, wisdom. It's like through these releases, through these major shifts, through these, I guess you could say, soul level ups and endings and new beginnings, it's like we're brought into this new state of being, into this new day, right? So I will grab a theme for the message with this double major, but I thought that was interesting how that kind of went right with this message. So what is the theme today for Virgo, please, Spirit? The Fool. The Fool, the Fool, the Fool, with the Page of Swords on the bottom. And to me, the Page of Swords is going right with this wisdom card. It's about learning, it's about studying, it is about diving into our mental space, or even just shifting into a new space mentally, right? New ideas, new energies coming through, new downloads. With the Fool being the theme of your reading, this is the alternate version of the Fool, where the Fool has stepped off the cliff here. And so I always feel with this card that it's like the Fool is the first card of the tarot. It represents a new beginning, a new journey, right? This is the hero's journey. And in most versions of the Fool card, the Fool's like almost to the edge of the cliff, not a care in the world, just kind of in their own world, doing their own thing. There's a bit of an innocence that comes with the Fool card, or this or even ignorance sometimes, right? Like we don't really know what's going on. But in this version of the Fool here, we see that the Fool has stepped off the cliff, and it always feels like maybe the beginning was off to a bit of a rough start. But with that said, I'm always drawn right to the fact that the Fool really doesn't care about anything other than this flower here, right? Like, I just fell off the cliff. I'm in these crazy turbulent waters now, but I am reaching for my flower. I'm focused on the beauty. I'm focused on what makes me happy here. So there may be a message with that as well, focusing on the good, focusing on the beauty. Again, I'm just getting this energy that after every night, there is the dawn of a new day. So with that, we're going to jump into the tarot. Virgo, we're going to start off in your energy. I love seeing this renewal, this Fool here, this new journey, this new beginning coming through, coming from this higher state of consciousness, right? From this state of deeper wisdom, integrated wisdom. And I feel like maybe this is the period, Virgo, where you are in the integration phase, right? So really looking over again, and I feel like maybe this October will be that. We'll be looking over what this big eclipse window, this middle world that we've been talking about over the past few months has brought into our awareness, right? Really kind of grounding down into that. Spirit, can we get Virgo's energy, please, at the heart of this reading? Where's Virgo at? 6 of Swords, beautiful. 4 of Swords. So with the 6 and the 4, we have the 10 of Swords, right? Oh my gosh, you guys, chills. This is so beautiful. Justice came through as well. There's our Libra energy as we are in the midst of Libra season. This is karmic balance, you guys. This is the scales being balanced out. So with the 6 of Swords here, most would say this is, you know, moving on to calmer waters, or moving into new territory, or moving into new shores here. The worst of the storm being over. But with the 6 and the 4 of Swords here, again, we have the 10 of Swords. So we have this kind of rough ending, or this death energy again, or this hurt, or this pain, or this maybe even traumatic energy that's kind of coming through. And it feels like Virgos have really been through some dark times, or some turbulent energies, and this is kind of Spirit's way, especially with the Chariot on the bottom, saying the worst of the storm truly is over. And this seems like a time of, again, an integration phase. 4 of Swords is all about rest and renewal. It's all about meditation. It's to me, it's self-care. But beyond that, the 4 of Swords really speaks to, and we've been talking about this over the past, it feels like, couple of months, where there's been this energy of this be still and know energy, or this energy of cultivating a bit of space between our human self, our avatar, and our higher self, where we're the divine is really asking us to step back into our higher self and really kind of be the witness of the thoughts or the emotions or the energies that are kind of at play here. And both of these cards, the 6 and the 4 of Swords, both speak of kind of like self-care and tending to our wounds. If you can see in this 6 of Swords, like she's been through a hell of a storm on this tiny little boat out at sea. You can see she's got her bags packed. She's moving on, and there's almost like a level of grief or sadness or hurt here. So staying grounded. And if you notice in both of these cards, the woman is wearing a red shirt, speaking to the root chakra. Maybe some of you are literally leaving someone or something behind. Maybe some of you are moving or literally, whether it's literally physically moving to a new place, or this is just the energy of Virgos literally moving out of an old energy, out of an old chapter into a new space. Again, with the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, this speaks to not only victory, right? And it is a major arcana, number 7 of the tarot. But this is, damn, so some of you are seeing 11, 11, 1, 1, 1, 7, 7, 7. This is letting us know that we are aligning with divine will here. Our inner will is clicking into alignment with the higher divine will here, which is just like this path card. It's like this is where we're aligning with a new path, with a higher path, and I'm hearing a path with a heart, a path of purpose here. And so Virgo, it feels in some of you leaving relationships behind that are no longer serving you, right? For the Virgo risings that have all of this energy playing out with the South Node, the Sun, Mercury, the Moon, everything in your 2nd house. For some of you late degree Virgo risings, it's playing out in your 1st house. This is a lot. It's a huge transformation and shift of your physical world, maybe even just of your home, in a sense of like redecorating or remodeling or renovating or things of that nature as well. So we have this major ending. We have the karmic scales being balanced. We have this element of sadness, this element of needing to rest, needing to take care of ourselves right now for the Virgo collective. But above all of that, this is fated, right? This is destined events that are playing out in order to bring you into a new space, into a new beginning. Fool, 10 of Swords, Justice, right? So let's look into the energies that are crossing Virgo right now. This is the energy that's like helping us or hindering us. And we will see where Spirit wants to go from there. For some of you, new relationships coming into the picture. And let's see what Spirit wants to say, though. What energies are crossing Virgo? With that said, though, I'm also being guided to say that the relationships that are entering our lives right now are destined. They're fated. It's up to us to use our discernment, right? I feel like with the South Node here in Libra, a lot of past relationships can be coming back into the picture as well in order to kind of tie up loose ends and close the doors. The energy that I've been channeling with that, and then I've been experiencing in my own reality, have been, it's more of a tying up of loose ends. These past situations that are coming back up, it's not something that we want to kind of like let back in and bring along with us. It's more of an energy of like saying a last goodbye, right? A lot of these maybe relationships from the past, or maybe even past lives that are coming through to be energetically closed at this time. And with that, there's new doors opening. Very important to use your discernment and your intuition at this time, and to trust that and to rock with that, Virgo. What energies are crossing Virgo, please, Spirit? 2 of Wands popping out. They want to. So 222 coming through. So this is all about balance in the crossing energies. Finding and maintaining a balance right now. For some of you, there are again, new ideas flowing in. There are new conversations being had. It feels like these are, again, fated, but there's really this energy of the new ideas that are coming through for you, Virgo, the new downloads, the epiphanies and insights that are coming through this. There's really a message here to ground those down into the physical, whatever that looks like for you. For instance, if this is ideas for a new project or venture, you're going to want to write this stuff down on paper. I'm seeing almost like an eclipse, like there's how to explain this? It's like a window opening and then closing. So it feels like there's some type of divine insight or inspiration that's coming through at this time. But again, it's going to be very important for you to root this down, to get it here in the physical in some way. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. So there's still this energy coming through of holding the line, of protecting your energy, protecting your bubble. And the divine really with this card, especially in this deck, wants you to see here, Virgo, that regardless of how chaotic things may be, regardless of how much there's going on in your reality right now, the divine really needs you to know that you can see here, these are all kind of coming from under her. You have the upper ground right now. So it's really just a matter of, again, staying grounded. We have this solar plexus lit up here, staying in your power and staying internally aligned with your inner will, or with the divine will that's coming through for you at this time. It's like holding that line, not giving too much attention or energy to the craziness of the world, especially now as we're moving through fall season here. Everybody knows, you know, how gnarly things are getting and can get in our external world. So to maybe unplug from that a little bit and be in your world. 2 of Pentacles with the 2 of Wands and the crossing energies is Spirit's way of saying, Virgo, you're at a turning point here. It's going to be, and it is turbulent. I feel like just the nature of our reality right now, it's going to be so important to, again, keep looking forward and stay optimistic about what it is you're moving toward. Again, after all you've been through and all of the doors that have closed and all of the pain and the healing and the work that you've done, we're at a critical point where this 7 of Wands energy, 6 of Pentacles and Moon under that, especially with the 2 of Cups under that, there can be people around you, exes, relationships, even distractions, and these new doors opening with new relationships that may be almost like tests, right? And so there's this energy of focusing on you, focusing on staying grounded, focusing on keeping your balance here in the midst of all this, and really tapping into that inner will and saying, okay, where am I going from here? And how can I best get aligned with that? So it feels like there really is a lot going on around you, or maybe even external energies affecting you a little bit. And it's going to be, so getting quiet and really tapping in with yourself right now, Virgo, seems to be a kind of major message here. Getting that game plan down together, not telling everybody your plans or your business right now, not putting everything out there. There seems to be a message for some of the Virgos tapping in about relationships, okay? And what I see here is, I hate using that term. It feels like some of you are being called, or you're already in this process of releasing karmic relationships, family members, friends, lovers. For some of you, this may even have to do with like marriage and things of that nature. And the divine is saying with this 5 of Cups, to do your best not to focus on the spilled milk, crying, to focusing on crying over spilled milk, or the things that went wrong, or the family members that are not on the same page as you, or the friends, or the people that you thought at one point were soulmates, right? Again, everything with this Libra energy right now is very fated and destined, and you are being led to this 10 of Cups energy, but it's like, it's almost this release and you shall receive. So it seems like whether this is with relationships or not, Virgo, for some of you, this may be an old version of yourself that you're releasing here. So it seems to be this energy of release and surrender, and to focus on the light, or to head toward the light, or Two of Wands, to really focus on where we're going from here. And how we do that, we have to tap in with our compass, with our heart, with our will, and we have to link these two energies within us together to, kind of be propelled forward. Gratitude, focusing on the fact that this is an opportunity, focusing on the fact that with every ending, regardless of how it looks, there is a new beginning here, okay? Just like that fool fell off the cliff. It's like, I'm not focused on the fact that I might have just broke my leg falling off the cliff. I'm not focusing on the fact that I'm in the midst of this gnarly, turbulent water. I am focused on this beautiful flower right here that is, coming with me, that is adding beauty to my life. So however that kind of resonates for you, Virgo, I feel, okay. So as I'm asking Spirit, where is this energy stemming from? I'm drawn right into the Justice and the Fool card that came out as your theme. So it's the answer to why these energies are playing out right now. Again, very fated, and very much to bring you into this harmony, this renewal, and alignment with your soul's true path. Not that I feel we're ever not in alignment with that, but things are always changing. Think about the seasons. Think about night and day, right? You are moving into a new life cycle, a new chapter of your soul's journey, Virgo. It's very clear here. It's like you're being brought into your power. You're being brought into alignment with your soulmates. I feel like there's this energy of nostalgia, or the kind of this and life review energy, where all of these old emotions are coming up, and it's really, again, I feel it's all meant to bring you into your power, into this new version of yourself. Keep Spirit. What is incoming for Virgo right now? Get the incoming energies. We'll grab some advice. Beautiful. I see new offers for some of you with relationships. For some of you, I see you almost this between worlds energy, where there's maybe people coming back with apologies, people that betrayed you, people that hurt you, or people that you're experiencing these endings with. Again, bringing me back to what I was saying about tying up loose ends and really closing the doors here. Again, it's to each their own, and everybody's going to make their own decision. There is no right or wrong answer or decision here, but the divine really needs you to know that you are being guided right now and aligned with not only this higher version of yourself, not only with this higher state of conscious awareness, this ascension, this level up, but this is like wish fulfillment. This is happiness. This is joy. This is alignment with your true purpose and your dharma, your destiny here. No rose-colored glasses, okay? The divine asking Virgo to take the blindfold off and not try to... It's really about seeing things as they are. It's really about surrendering to the divine will at this time. Rather, it's like we're here at this crossroads. We think we can only go this way or this way. Maybe it's another way. Maybe it's something different. So there's this energy about kind of being open to the other way, right? breaking out of the rigidity of like it needs to either be this or that. Maybe it's this and that. Maybe it's, you know, none of the above. Maybe you're gonna stumble across a hidden trail here and be led off into a place again that maybe you can't even imagine at this time, right? So it feels like and I feel this for October, November, December really, but October is being highlighted for me. An energy of maybe this pause where there's not much movement externally, but there's going to be a lot of internal shifting and movement and release and realizations and ideas, epiphanies, all of those things. Okay, so what's the advice for Virgo here? In your incoming energy, family, we have the Star and the Sun, okay? 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Your advice is the Magician. Mental energy, Mercury energy, Gemini energy. Speaking it out loud, right? Releasing, even speaking that out loud. Cutting the ties, cutting the cords, and the divine really wanting Virgo to know that you have everything at your disposal right now to make this magic happen and to align with this beautiful, bright, new path, new journey, or just energy. It doesn't even necessarily have to be new, because we have renewal that came out in the beginning, right? So allowing this renewal to happen as the old is destroyed and you are climbing that stairway to heaven into higher levels. For some of you, moving into new levels of abundance. For some of you, moving, again, I feel the whole Virgo collective here is aligning with this higher consciousness, with this deeper understanding of your own soul and your own path. Advice. Hermit, 10 of Swords. Wow. So for some of you, this is really about an ending of a relationship. I see that very clearly, whether it's romantic or otherwise. And maybe it's plural, right? Relationships. I feel this is kind of ultimately about you being in your power here, being in your own energy, rooting down into the wisdom that you've gained through your path to get to where you're at right now, Virgo, and ultimately focusing on what is truly going to make your soul happy. And again, the message with that is it's not like what makes our ego happy or what we think we may want in life. This is really about diving deep. This is really about going within and letting that unfold, letting these epiphanies come through, so we can align with that. So again, where attention goes, energy flows here, Virgo. You are in a position of power to truly create this beautiful new chapter. 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Spirit saying 10 of Pentacles, Spirit saying that you've come so far. Here is your opportunity to create your legacy, the legacy that your soul incarnated to create here, Virgo. So I hope this message helps. I'd like to grab an oracle card or two. Thank you, Spirit. Kali with Samadhi. We have the energy of these demons in our lives being destroyed, these hindrances, these blockages, these habits, these relationships, anything that has been kind of holding us back. And again, I feel that in this incoming energy where there may be these tests, call on the divine to to show you the truth, to keep you clear. I'm seeing this clear quartz here. Call on the divine to keep your mental space aligned with your soul's truth and to not fall into the fog or the illusion or delusion of things that may have held us back in the past or things that are trying to hold us back, if that makes any sense. What's the message for Virgo? Vishuddha. Wow. Family, so we have this energy of wisdom, of knowledge. Some of you, I feel like, are maybe taking classes or studying, or gaining higher wisdom, whether it's just through the divine or it's through books or it's through classes. And this is helping you to align with your truth. Vishuddha is your throat chakra. Maybe for some of you, wearing blue or working with the throat chakra or frequencies or sound healing, even just things like mantra or japa or breath work, breathing into and holding prana energy into your throat chakra, visualizing it being cleared. This is all about your alignment with your truth. And, you know, the sun, it's our core, it's who we are, it's our pure awareness. And this is kind of speaking of alignment with that, Virgo. So let's tap in with this energy. I'm going to read both messages here. Virgo, you came here to this world to speak and express, and you're doing so beautifully. Now's the time to let your unique vibration shine. Speak your truth, write your message, sing your soul's language, express your innate art. This is a wonderful time to begin any communication-related project, okay? Such as a book, a podcast, a business, or to take your existing project to the next level. The throat chakra reminds us to speak our truth, so continue to share what's on your mind with your closest relationships. Remember, it's just as essential to listen as it is to speak, and great communication skill comes in mastering both. Listen to those around you to deepen relationships, and listen to those who inspire you to deepen wisdom. Know that most communication is not in the words spoken, but rather in their expression. This is the time for you to craft your own. And y'all, if you see this hermit here, this is you, Virgo. This is you on top of this mountain after this long journey, right? There's been ups and downs and all arounds, and you are now glowing with this inner light. And so I feel like this is really about kind of channeling that inner light. And again, with that Seven of Wands, it's like there may be a lot going on around you. This is time to pull off into your own space, into your own energy, and really connect with that light and shine it forth, or at least get the game plan together, or at least focus forward on what that's going to look like in the future, right? As we move through the rest of this year and the doors are fully closed and locked and we're stepping through these new doors. So in reverse, this says, is there something that you know you need to say, but you can't muster up the courage to say it? Have you been waiting to get to a specific point to begin sharing your truth, but every day that moment feels farther and farther away? Let me tell you something, that moment is now. It's time for you to begin expressing the divinity that exists inside of your soul through the gifts the universe has blessed you with. Whether it's through words, movement, food, art, or music, it's time to express yourself and let your truth echo. Virgo, you truly came here on a mission, family, and it is time to step into that mission, whatever that looks like for you. Stay focused, use that sage wisdom as you expand to, defend, collaborate, to keep you aligned with your true north. Family, I hope this message helped. Hope you're able to take something from this. Support me by smashing that thumbs up, by dropping a comment, by subscribing. Again, I want to thank you all for being here. I love you so much. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you beautiful beings on the next reading.